Now, no matter how you feel about the George Zimmerman trial or who you feel may have done what, many families are using this case as a jumping off point to talk about race and how we as Americans perceive each other. But on TV, there's a critical voice that has been missing from a lot of that debate, the young black male. I wanted to know what conversations they were having with their parents since Trayvon Martin's death. So I talked with a group of young men about how they feel they're being perceived as young black men in America. William, a 20-year-old college student, Jonathan, a 15-year-old high school student, and Kevin, he's the youngest, just 12 years old. And in this part of our conversation, they shared their feelings about Trayvon Martin's death.
I had mixed emotions. At first, I felt more of a mad because I realized that Trayvon Martin really didn't do anything. But then I felt more so of a realization that this is actually going on every day, that more and more people are always getting labeled and profiled because they're black.
I feel like we are alike in many ways because he's an African American, he's a male, and he wasn't doing anything wrong, just hungry in the middle of the night and had a hoodie on. And I know I've been over my friend's house many times, and we walking back from his house to my house, and we might look suspicious or something, and that could have been me easily.
William, you're in college at this point. What was the first thought that went through your mind when you heard about what happened to Trayvon Martin?
I was really angry at first, but then, it was kind of like a fear after because I realized that it happens to more black males every single day.
I want you to raise your hand. Have you ever had the experience where somebody's following you around in a clothing store, maybe taking an extra look at you because you're black? I have. You have too?
Yes.
Yeah, what's that like?
I was scared at first because I was around 11 and I wasn't with my mom, and I didn't know if they were trying to kidnap me or something. And then I was walking around, and then I saw he was kind of trailing me, and then I just decided to leave the store, and he stayed in. And then I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, he was probably a worker and just trying to make sure you weren't trying to steal anything. And I was like, why would they think I'm stealing anything out of everybody in the store? And she would just always say, it's because you color your skin. She said that black males are born with 2 strikes on them, one because they're black and one because they're male, and we can't do anything to make us look like or even get that 3rd strike.
We're going to have more of this candid conversation later on in Evening Express. We're going to talk with the guys about how they deal with situations where race becomes an issue.